podcast. Welcome to Spit to the Beat podcast. I'm your host, Stacey, aka Beat Unstoppable Per, and we are live in the studio once again, getting ready for another great show this afternoon. So, hey, come on in, come on in, come on in. I got two special guests ready to talk about their music career. I'm super excited that they finally got to join Spit to the Beat podcast. But before we get started, just a quick announcement that even on Facebook, you can catch clips of the video interview at Stacey Be Unstoppable Per or Stacey Spit to the Beat. Also on YouTube, go subscribe, like, and hit the notification button. I really would love and appreciate that. Thank you for joining us on Spit to the Beat podcast. Now, my two guests, they're very special. They're young people. They're in the music industry, getting their career started, getting it off the ground. And I'm excited and can't wait to hear from them. So I'm going to bring them on right now. Tim Walker is with me in the studio, Spit to the Beat podcast. And Miss Lady, can I get your audio on?
Yeah.
You're good? Okay, great. Awesome. Welcome to the show, you all. Glad to have y'all. How y'all been doing?
Pretty good.
Good. Can you hear me? Everybody, you can hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all all right? Y'all ain't nervous, is you?
Nah, man. It's just been a long day.
Hey, I understand. Very long day for me as well. Awesome. Look, we're going to jump right into it. I really don't have a lot of format to it. I just like to get into the conversation of everything like that. And both of y'all around the same age, right?
Yeah.
24? 24. Wow. Talk to me, Asia. Is that correct, Asia Wilson?
Yeah, Asia Wilson.
What's the ADUBB?
Oh, so I put my artist name. I wasn't really sure which one.
No, that's fine. Say it for me.
So it's ADUBB.
ADUBB. Okay. Cool. I ain't want to be like Steve Harvey and just tear it up now. That's cool. So how's it been going, Asia, for us you as why I'm starting off with the ladies first? If Tim don't mind, do we? Well, we're gonna bring you in on some stuff too. So how's the music career been going, Asia?
It's been going pretty good, I would say overall. It's been a little bit on and off for me. I started actually making music like 2017.
Mm-hmm.
And then I put out my first song in 2018. And after that, I just wasn't really consistent with like making music and like releasing it, because my next song I dropped in like 2019 and the next one in 2021 after the pandemic. So now this year I released a full project, so it was good to finally have a full project.
Awesome. Tim, talk to my audience. Tell us a little bit about yourself and your music journey so far.
Yeah, cool. So my name is Tim Walker, originally from Memphis, Tennessee, born and raised in the Raleigh area. With my music, my first two singles have been released this year. This is my first time releasing music. They're doing pretty well, getting some traction. And yeah, I've been also producing since probably high school, and then really started taking it more serious until like late college. So that allowed me to really grow. Like she said, during the pandemic, almost every day we were creating in some format. I want to say we actually ended up at the same friend's house one time trying to produce a track or two over the pandemic. So, yeah.
Okay, awesome. So y'all got somewhere where y'all can be a little inclusive to record your music and keep producing and writing as well. So who's the big writer? Both of y'all write or what? Do you write your own songs? You collaborate? Talk to me about it.
Yeah, every song I've put out, I've written. I've never really, except like doing like cover band stuff. I've done cover band stuff before, like live, but not like recording anything. Anything I've ever recorded, created, I wrote myself. So.
Okay. What about you, Tim?
For me, I've done most of my writing. I did some co-writing with Brandon Lewis at the Consortium MMT, right here in Memphis, Tennessee. So he was definitely one of my mentors that helped me do a lot of my songwriting in their program,
Yeah.
and that's what you hear on the music. So yeah,
Well, definitely, this podcast is called "Spit to the Beat," and it's all about promoting artists. I have interviewed already artists all over the nation, but I definitely home in on home Memphis. I love
yeah,
interviewing artists, and then y'all are the first two young people I have to opportunity to interview. So it's awesome. So I really want to push you all as much as I can on my social media platforms and stuff like that, so you can get your music out there. Because really, I'm truly understanding how difficult it is to get your foot in that door, get your music out there, someone to recognize you, someone to get in touch with you, someone just to call you to come sing for them, you know. So I
right,
truly understand that, as
yeah,
especially you young people being in the music industry. And I have interviewed people that's older and then play with Shaka Khan and all this and other artists and stuff like that from the past, and they have gave my artists great advice about how to break into the door and getting into the door. What obstacles, Asia, have you faced since you've been trying to do your music thing?
Uh, I would say, even though we do have social media and
Mm-hmm.
everything, like the whole world can seem like it's at our fingertips, but also with social media, a lot of them have algorithms, and sometimes it can be hard finding your way through that algorithm to reach the people and anybody that would like really be fans of your music. So I feel like that's one thing, and then another thing, just being young people, we're still trying to. Some of us are still trying to find our careers and you know um,
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that, figure life out. So trying to navigate through that also.
So we 6 months before the year is up. Are you working on anything? Are you got any performance coming up, Asia?
Yes, I actually have a couple performances coming up. One this Thursday. It's going to be like an intimate house setting thing.
Okay.
Not a whole lot of people, but it'll be really cool. Kind of like Tiny Desk type thing. And then another one on the 30th. It'll be like a backyard type of thing.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. What about you, Tim?
man, I can agree as far as obstacles, man. We're definitely in that age range where we're trying to find our why, and
Mm-hmm.
you know why we want to do music, and the whole nine. Of course, everybody loves music, but again, knowing your why and the reason behind it, and so again, like she said, that social media algorithm, it's like you're
Right.
trying to find those different people, who not only appreciate your music, but are going to show love at the end of the day. Also, being from Memphis, we're known for the trap, hip hop, a lot
Right.
of that type stuff. So we're trying to bring back the R&B, trying to bring back all these different genres, and allow people to, just see what Memphis has to offer, not just one style of music, but all styles of music. So yeah, and as far as shows, I'll be in LA this weekend. I'll be performing for Too Hot Radio. They're
Okay.
hosting an
Awesome.
awards thing during the BET weekends. It's BET weekend, so they're gonna be hosting
Mm-hmm.
an event at the LA Convention Center. So I'm excited for that, and I should have some other things coming down the line in like August. So
Well, I'll definitely be praying that you make some connections out there while you're out
definitely,
there, man. Yeah, so you can
definitely,
get that platform, get your songs and music out there into the right hands, hopefully,
for
stuff like
sure.
that. Cool, cool, cool. Hey, we're gonna jump in on a little bit of Asian music. We're gonna talk about your music, and let us know what my audience, let them know about it and everything, how it came about. So we're gonna pull up your first song. Was "Waiting."
Yeah.
So yeah, okay, cool, cool. Let me put you in over here. All right, got your music. Here we go.
waiting for the day that I can get to know you. Just give me some time, I'm gonna put it on you. Just give me some time, I'm gonna put it on you. Magical minds, yeah, they think alike. And this feels so good, and it feels so right. Just give me your love, and I won't think twice. Just give me your love, and I won't think twice. Baby, can you meet me in the middle? Meet me in, just meet me in the middle. See, I've been waiting on you, so what you waiting for?
I will jump in on the daydream now, okay?
Take a look, Ashley.
I said all of the things that you do to me. This love is true to me. Don't do this usually. Don't know what to do. Visions are fast, visions you can't disguise. Celestial daydreams, I'll give you my love. I said all of the things that you do to me. This love is true to me. Don't do this usually. Don't know what to do. Visions are fast, visions you can't disguise. Celestial daydreams, I'll give you my love. What a surprise. Came along and wanna hop in the ride. Be by my side, I could tell by your eyes. You love it, wanna be my true lover. I won't think about another. I swear to God on your mother. I'm usually undercover, but pop out every now and then. I know love is what you want, can't guarantee it in the end. But I wanted you to know every feeling that I felt from you. Might have to accept my truth. My time for love is overdue. I'm still daydreaming.
All right, all right. We be bumping it all night. That is nice. That is nice. Both single. Let's talk about it, Asia.
Yeah. So
Let's talk about waiting. How did that come about in the title and everything?
waiting. Well, it really started with the first lines I came up with. Like the first lines I said, "I've been waiting on you." That's
Hmm.
really what I first things I wrote was the catalyst for writing that song. Then I came up with the hook and everything else, and kind of like the whole concept of it's like longing for somebody trying to
So
use.
this is all you, right? No,
Uh,
no co-writer or anything like that.
yeah, well, so my friend Ante, he's a dope producer from Memphis, Tennessee as well. He
Hmm.
played a piano solo at the end. That's about the only contribution that I've had from anybody else, just on that song. But yeah,
Okay, okay. What about Daydream?
and then Celestia Daydreams. That was actually a beat that me and my friend found off YouTube. It was produced by Ashton McCrate.
Uh huh.
And you heard my friend on the chorus. He was in the beginning part of the hook, and then I later came in with my verse and everything. So that was a really fun song to make. It's one of the more upbeat songs on there. So
Have you had any songs now? Were they difficult? Did they take a long time to make the process instead of a week or so, maybe 2 3 weeks, trying to get it?
yeah, every song was different. Some of those, a couple of those songs I know I've had in the vault for about 2 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah, on the project. Really, what was taking so long was just kind of like trying to figure out how I wanted to mix it because I mixed mostly everything on that project myself, and it got sent off to get mastered.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, I really went the whole route with the process. I produced every song except one, mixed everything, wrote everything, recorded myself, and everything. Yeah.
Amazing, amazing. Wow. Look, y'all hold on for a second. We're going to take a public announcement break, and we will be right back. And Tim, when I come back, we're going to jam on that music, okay? Cool. Hey, this is Stacy, a.k.a. Beat Unstoppable Per You with Spit to the Beat podcast. Would you like to be my guest if you're a singer, songwriter, musician, producer, or promoter? Give me a call at 901-341-6777 or email me at myguest@spittothebeat.com. All right. We back. Come on in. Tim, you unmute your mic. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. Let's talk about you, man. You gave us great insight on your upcoming little tour you're gonna be having out there in California. So that's awesome. Let's talk about your music, man. This first single, Can't Keep Chasing.
Yes,
what is it all about?
Man, so it's in the title, like ADUBB said, can't keep chasing. You simply just saying like, hey, or in this song I'm saying like, hey, I want to be with you. I want to talk to you. I want to get to know you, but I can't keep expressing myself and giving off my energy if you don't want me. So right. I'm not gonna keep chasing. So, and we all been in that type of lane before, or we just kind of been in that situation where we knew it wasn't for us and we tried it, and then we really realized it wasn't for us. So, but yeah, that's my first single I created back in at the end of October, going into November. That's when we started like the production and actually the production was already done for the beat probably almost over a year ago now. But we didn't actually like put vocals into it until I did the consortium camp again for my second time. And that's when I realized like I really and truly had a gift for music and just needed to be in the studio. So, yeah.
So it was a kind of a long process, but got it done though. Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah. Talk to me about Trip.
Trip, it was created probably fall 22, same thing. But this beat is more recent. I produced it right here in this room. As you can see, I call it the Red Room. This is my studio here at home. And so, yeah, I started with the drums, made the bass line on my old bass over there. And yeah, I just went from there. It didn't take long. It was actually the first song created as far as like the verses and the choruses, things like that. And then we went back after Can't Keep Chasing and added the background vocals, all the little mini nuances and things like that you hear. So, yeah.
So without further ado, we're going to hear Tim Walker, Can't Keep Chasing.
Your cocoa butter kisses gon' be my missus. Just good vibes, can't be no tripping. Know your time, it will be splendid. All I think about is you. Just you and me in my room. I get mixed feelings when I'm getting mixed signals. That's been the issue. If you think I'm lying, I try and check your threads when you get signal. Can't keep chasing, no. Can't keep chasing, no. Sometimes I feel like you want for me, like it's really make believe. But that's okay, cause you gon' see. I can't keep chasing. I can't keep chasing, no. I want your undivided attention. In case I forgot to mention, want you by my side, so I won't feel denied or out the bitter, or out the bitter.
Nice. Now let's go to Trip.
take my hand and come close to me. Feel your energy all over me. It's like outer space, our own galaxy. Float like bumblebees, uncontrollably. What can I say? I can feel the vibe. Oh, this the right place, yeah. How was your day? Just tell me what you need. You can have it your way. Need somewhere to stay. Just come on over and get away. Get away. Come and take a trip. So I can grant your wish, baby.
All right, all right, all right. Man, look, both of you are. Where's this sofaness coming from at 24 years old?
Man, right here in Memphis, bro. I mean, we grew up like we were both a part of the States Music Academy. Shout out to States Music Academy. Now we're
Okay.
instructors for the program. It's crazy. But man, I grew up on church music. Grew up on
Hmm.
Aretha Franklin, Earth, Wind, and Fire. Like just the list goes on, man. So um, definitely some Al Green as well. So and
Yeah.
that's where I get my soul from.
What about
Yeah,
you, lady?
yeah, definitely. Snacks plays a big part. Um, and then part of it is, what my parents would listen to in the car. My mom would be listening to like Jill Scott, India Ari.
That's where I was getting ready to go with your music. I didn't want to put it in a box, but I'm glad you said it because it got that neo feel, that laid back
Yeah,
glass of wine or something. Yeah, I'm loving it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
tight.
a lot of people say, but I mean, I love it. That's my lane.
Yeah, yeah, man, y'all are both doing it. The music sounds great, great production of it, mixing and everything, and getting it mastered. Uh, what would you say to other artists your age? I would say normally I ask my my guests they much older now. I was giving advice for people that's coming up, but young people like you, male and female, what advice, Asia, would you give to young people who trying to get started?
Well, I would say, don't get caught up in the what ifs because, I was like that at first. I thought my career was mainly just going to be me, being a musician, because I play trumpet mainly. Um, but when I started producing, I thought I was just going to give beats to people and have them sing on it. But then I ended up writing my first song, recording it, and it sounded great. So I would say, it just takes that first step of you just trying and not being like, what if, it's not going to work out for me, or it's a lot of people doing it. How is somebody going to pick me out of everybody? You could be that one special person.
And you, Tim, what would you say?
Man, same here. Don't care about the what ifs, just do it. You know what I'm saying? Like Nike, just do it. Because you never know who's going to enjoy it or not. Of course it's your music. You gotta be your number one fan. That's probably like the biggest advice I can say as well because it all starts with you first, before you can grow and build a team and different things like that. You really have to be heavy into, marketing yourself and also just understanding, a lot of people may not gravitate towards it so quickly, and that's okay. Like, just take your time. And that's another thing. Take your time. Don't just, drop something just to drop something. Make sure it is of quality. Make sure you have everything in order. So when you do drop, it's going to be phenomenal and people are going to really enjoy it um, and just have a good work ethic. Always be willing to work together. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't do all of this by myself. I did the production and the singing, of course, but I had to learn how to do background vocals and do vocals that make sense on the track and not just singing anything. So yeah, that's what I can say.
Okay, cool, cool. Y'all hold tight one more time. I gotta go. I gotta pay another bill with a public announcement. Hey, this is Stacy, aka Be Unstoppable Per You. Thank you for listening to our show, Spit to the Beat podcast. If you would like to be a sponsor, visit our website at www.spittothebeat.com and click the support tab and leave a donation. We really would appreciate it. Thank you again for listening. Also, catch every episode Thursday morning at 8 a.m. All right, we're back. Look, I want to jump into some y'all a program that y'all have been involved in and went through and it mentor your skills and all that. The Memphis Music Initiative. Tell us about that program, Tim. Go with you first.
Okay, cool. So with Memphis Music Initiative, it is a program for young people in high school. Um, what they do is they, especially in the summertime, they allow for different students to work around the city of Memphis in their own
Mm-hmm.
creative lane, and finding a business or some type of creative organization to station them at. Like for instance, I was at Memphis Slim House, my first year, a part of the Memphis Music Initiative, and we also did professional development sessions where they take us through like real life situations and help us grow together, help us learn how to work together as a group, and just again, they teach you life lessons and things like that. And so that really helped shape me and my skill set as far as music is concerned. And then lastly, on the professionalism side, helping you learn how to market yourself, how
Mm,
to make yourself just look professional, and just how to take care of different things. So, yeah, that's just a little bit about them.
awesome. Hey, it's a different question for you. How has the Memphis music world, Memphis within itself, is growing you for as your career into the music industry? Are you getting that older support, mentor support?
Oh yeah, definitely. I've had the honor to be a part and like affiliated with several different programs, uh,
Mm-hmm.
MMI, the Talent Development Complex, what I call the Consortium, NMT. So it's another great program for people aspiring to do music. Stacks, uh, and just coming up in school and band and stuff, having great educators in those programs, and then coming out of college and being able to be embraced by the older musicians. Some of these musicians in Memphis, they're people that have been on tour with major artists, and they're embracing us with arms and helping us do our thing as well.
Great,
Yeah,
great.
it's really
So
good.
y'all sucking up this Memphis rich Memphis music culture. That is amazing. Tim, are you gonna do anything local in the next month or so? Maybe
Um,
you got
so
anything?
going back to August, there's gonna be a show. They like feature new artists in Memphis. I have to get more information on it because one of my friends, he's the musician for it.
Okay,
But it's gonna be August 26th, and I'll get more details on it and send it to you.
great,
But
great. I
I
would
have I
love to be
have
there.
been, yeah, definitely. And it's like a mixer, so I'm sure it's going to be like a networking opportunity for not just artists but different
Hmm.
creatives and different people around the city of Memphis who want to be involved in that creative space. And I've also been thinking about putting on a show, if not this summer, probably more so in the fall time. So definitely be looking out for that.
So you released a whole album now, right? Besides these two singles, there's more songs, right?
Well, that's the hope. We're going
Okay.
to do an EP, just like ADUBB just did. It's going
Hmm.
to be entitled The Red Room. And what's special about this room, at first it was my bedroom, but now it's always been a studio space. This is where I first started making my own beats on my iPad, and then it evolved to my MacBook Air, and now I got a whole Mac Mini and a whole studio going on here. And so I'm just gonna, try my best to tell the story of who I am and, just how music has engulfed me growing up. So yeah.
Miss Wilson, talk to me. So, what about your complete set? I know you sent me 2 singles. There's more songs?
Yeah, so aside from those 2 songs, there's 5 more tracks on the EP.
Okay.
And that came out actually May 16th, so it's been out for about a month now, a little over.
Tell my audience, how can they reach you? How can they get in touch with you and find you?
Um, you can follow me. I'll be on IG, Instagram most of the time. You can follow me at ADUBB 901. That's
Oh,
ADUBB.
ADUBB.
Yeah.
How did you come about that?
Well, that's a nickname
Did
that I.
somebody put that on you?
Nah, well, I kind of made it up myself
Okay.
a little bit. It's just based off my initials. So Asia Wilson, AW, ADUB. So
Okay. It's cool. It's cool. And Tim, where can the people find you?
So people can find me on Instagram at the official nerd underscore the official nerd TheOfficialNerd underscore. And pretty much all my other platforms. If you type in Tim Walker, I'm probably just gonna naturally pop up. So, yep.
Cool, cool. Now I want both of you to tell Ty Bowden, producer, that Stacy said, "Hey," and I'm waiting on him to come on my show. I know him personally, and he's too busy. That man need to settle down. But I want to thank you both for coming on the show and taking out the time to be on Spit to the Beat podcast. Man, I enjoyed this moment with listening to both of you, your music, you're coming up into the music industry. I'm super excited for both of you and all those people that's coming behind you, coming with you and behind you. Y'all gonna do some great things in the city of Memphis and worldwide. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking big for you all worldwide.
Man, I
Okay,
appreciate
okay.
it, man.
Hey, love y'all and thank y'all again. Hold tight for me as we close the show out.